Hey guys, just thought I'd do a quick post-game commentary on a recent game I had in the F-14 that went pretty well. Now this has proved to be the exception rather than the rule for me recently. I've had quite a few speed bumps trying to learn how to use all the different features on this jet. Definitely requires the most multitasking of any jet in the game, I believe. Trying to control your wing sweep at the right time, your radar, depending on your weapon and the altitude of your opponent relative to you, keeping your head on the swivel all the time as well. It's quite a lot to keep in mind when you've got jets traveling at Mach 1 around you in a big furball. But yeah, this one seemed to go right, so I just thought I'd show you guys how that looked. So I might just keep the commentary to a minimum while we're taking off. It's quite loud with all the jets around me. The first thing I do when I get into a game in F-14 is switch my radar to TWS mode, which is track or scan. It's the best way to use the Phoenixes, and I want to be using them as quickly as possible so that I can reduce their weight. They're quite heavy missiles, so I want to use them, try and get a kill or two with them, and then reduce my weight so I can dogfight later. I've taken 4 Phoenixes, 2 Sparrows and 2 AIM-9Hs. Now that's a typical loadout when I'm on a bigger map and I feel like I can get those 4 Phoenixes off. I've pulled hard left off the runway and I'm climbing at about 10 degrees until I hit about 1000 kph, in which case I'll pull up to 25 degree climb just to get that final bit of height before I turn in towards where I think all the enemies are going to be. I've also swept my wings all the way back as quickly as possible off the runway, just so I can try and get up to speed ASAP. Obviously, wings all the way back is for speed, all the way forward is for maneuverability, and this thing is a turn rate monster. So you're going to want to master the manual wing sweep controls. Now the first Phoenix is away there, as I mentioned before, using TWS to find locks on people and just fire on unique targets and hope that they connect. These locks are about 30 or just under 30 Ks. As I get closer though, all of the enemies are going to be below the horizon for me. They're going to be below me. Just scanning to the left to see if there's any more. And so I'm going to need to switch to pulse Doppler mode, which is the look down feature on the radar. It takes me a little bit to do that and then find a lock, which is why the 4th Phoenix is taking so long to come off the rails. First Phoenix connects on that F-14 there, so I get my first kill. Last Phoenix is away, and I don't want to get involved in that furball just yet, and that F5 is coming up towards me, so I'm going to pull up a bit just to maintain separation. I think one of my Phoenixes connected on the dead F5E, and that explosion damaged my friendly. I didn't actually notice this during the game, but he survives, so I don't end up getting a team kill there. Now I'm still on pulse Doppler mode. I've got an AIM-7F warmed up. I've got this FGR2 blocked, and just as I get to about 3 Ks I fire, and the AIM-7F is ridiculously maneuverable, so that manages to connect. Now I keep my head on a swivel, as mentioned. Notice I've been locked by one of the two guys behind me. Drop some flares and try and maneuver away, keeping my speed up, keeping those wings all the way back. But the F-4E seems like he's pretty keen to come in with guns, or at least I think so. So I sweep my wings all the way forward, ready to dogfight him. Now he goes into some kind of spin. I think he does that to himself when he's trying to dodge a missile. So he slows right down and becomes an easy target for an AIM-9. I fire one off, but someone beats me to it. So that's that kill there. And the F-14 from before, he's just begging for a Sparrow. So I lock him up. This is using the search mode on the radar, so this is the third time I've had to switch modes. As you can see, my launch angle on the AIM-7F wasn't great, but it's so maneuverable it comes back and connects. And he was the last kill, so 3 kills, 1 assist, bit of friendly damage, but get away without killing him. And yeah, that showcases all the different tips and tricks that you need to make this thing work. And there's the scoreboard. Hope you guys enjoyed. Cheers.